What would you think if I told you a story about a very wealthy countess? When she died, she gave everything to her dog, Gunther. You're talking about a dog that's
It's a
worth
thing.
$400
Here to tell us
million.
why it's something you should consider is CEO of Willful. Well played on the name.
Very well.
Erin Bury. Erin, good morning. Welcome to Breakfast Television. How you doing?
Good morning. Thank you. Doing well.
Okay, Erin, this is fascinating. I know there's many adults out there who still haven't even gotten to writing a will. And here we are talking about pet estates. And you just mentioned, Sid, a $400 million dog? Do tell.
Yes. So Gunther was left $65 million in the early 90s by his owner, who was a German countess. Now, Gunther sadly passed away, but his grandson is now the benefactor of that inheritance. The human trustees who have been responsible for investing that money have grown it to a $400 million fortune. Higher than most people's fortunes. And Gunther is the proud owner of a mansion that was owned by Madonna, yachts, and even a private jet.
Living large.
Wow.
Look at him. Look at him.
All right, so Erin, how can we be more like Gunther? What can Gunther teach us?
Can he adopt us?
How can I one day be Gunther?
Well, that's maybe a topic for another day. I can't tell you how to acquire $400 million in wealth. I can tell you how to plan for your pets in your will. Now, you probably don't want to be like the Countess and leave millions of dollars directly to your pet. Actually, it's not legal to do that in Canada because pets are considered property. What you do want to do is name a guardian for your pet in a will, and you can create a will online using tools like Willful for under $100. You can name guardians for their care so that someone is going to take on their care when you pass away. Or if there's an emergency. You can also leave money for their care. My mom has 2 horses. She's probably watching this right now, and she knows those horses are expensive, so there better be a gift to me in the will if I'm going to take care of them over time. And then finally, you should record any care details. So that's great. Even if you have a dog walker coming in, they know, what time Gunther goes out, how much food he eats, the vet's contact details, and then you're prepared in case of an emergency.
And I love that you also say leave money to animal charities if you can, because that's how the legacy continues. Even if your pet's life unfortunately ends shortly after yours does, or whatever the case may be, you can continue the legacy of caring for other pets in need.
Absolutely. Well, unfortunately, owners passing away is one of the top reasons that pets end up in shelters. So if you're a pet person, if you're passionate about them, it's so easy to leave a gift in your will. It doesn't cost you anything right now. And it's something that we support doing easily on Willful.
All right, so the 3 top tips for pet parents, should they consider making formal arrangements, Erin, what would they be?
Yeah, only about 7% of Canadian pet owners have formal arrangements. So top tips, number 1, make a will. This is key whether you're a pet owner or not, so that your wishes are formalized and your assets, whether they're $400 million or not, go to the people you would want. Second tip, appoint a pet guardian to take over care of your pets when something happens. And third tip, leave an amount of money for their care if you wish to cover those pesky vet bills.
You say there are limitations of leaving your pet in your will. You say, for example, a wish that couldn't legally be fulfilled. So, what does that mean?
Exactly. Well, Oprah's been really public about how she wants to leave her fortune to her dogs. We know she's a big dog lover. And in other countries, like Germany, where Gunther inherited all this money, you can leave money to a pet. It's managed by human trustees, obviously, because I don't think that Gunther knows how to manage a debit card. But in Canada, pets are considered property. So while you can leave your assets to a human directly, it's best practice in Canada to leave money to the guardian of the pet, not to the pet itself, because I don't think they can even open a bank account here.
There's a show on Gunther, Divosina, coming soon to Netflix.
Soon.
He gets, to see those media screeners. So this is fascinating.
Yeah.
For more information, willful.co. We're going to have that up on the screen. There it is. Thank you so much. This is incredible advice that, like I said, maybe a lot of people don't take the time to think about, but they love their pets. Very great stuff. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Do you have a pet?
I don't.
Oh.
But if I do, I guess I need to leave him millions.
You need to, or us. We'll be your pets.
Well, they're thinking.
That was weird.
Their wheels are turning, Erin, for sure. Appreciate it. Take care.
Thanks
Have a
so
good
much.
day.
Thank you. You too.
What are you going to leave Cleo?
Chloe.
Chloe. I can't get it right. To be fair, when you adopted her, she was Cleo.
She was Cleo when I adopted her.
And you changed it to Chloe.
Chloe just flowed a bit more to me.
For some reason, Cleo sticks with me.
I have
My
to be honest
cousin
with
Ange
you.
had a
My
Cleo.
cat, I believe, has such disdain for me as a human being.
$0?
Doesn't want anything from me, other than kibbles and a place to sleep and a place to poop. That's all it wants. But
Oh my gosh,
to
you're not
each their
supporting
own.
her 9 lives, Sid.
400 million for Gunther. Justin Bieber's
Unbelievable.
catalog doesn't go for 400 million, but the pet's got 400 million.